Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. And any placements in brilliant, beautiful, bright Capricorn, whether you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node energies, once again, a really warm welcome to this reading. And we're going to find out at this point in time, over the next couple of days and weeks, what are the incoming miracles, blessings, and gifts that the angels, your spirit guides, and the universe have together prepared for you, Capricorn, to heal, prosper, and make abundant every area of your life. We're also going to find out at this point in time who is walking into your life as a friend, as a helper, as a messenger, or as a lover and a soulmate. So here we go, Capricorn. Join your energies to this beautiful deck and let us together pray to the universe and angels to bless this reading. Dear universe, dear angels and spirit, bless this reading and let us be guided through the cards about this huge pile of cash, this windfall of wealth, this money miracle that's about to manifest for gorgeous Capricorn. Let us know about this new job opportunity, if that is what Capricorn wants, this opportunity of a new job or a promotion that Capricorn has been hoping for, this career blessing of a promotion, and this business idea that Capricorn has that's going to create wealth, peace, and luxury for Capricorn and those of importance in Capricorn's beautiful life. Use me as a messenger to deliver tidings of hope, health, healing, and victory to Capricorn. Let us know through the cards about travel opportunities and spiritual awakening for Capricorn, healing of body, soul, and mind for Capricorn or someone of importance in Capricorn's beautiful life, and of course, that gorgeous experience called love. Who is Capricorn manifesting in their life as a lover, as a soulmate? What are the energies of this person and this next person who's coming to Capricorn? Is it Capricorn's forever person? Is this next man or woman who's walking into Capricorn's life going to be holding Capricorn's hand till the end of time? Let us know through the cards. And keep in mind, Capricorn, that this is, of course, a general reading. So take what applies to yourself. Leave the rest for others. If you feel you need a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section of the channel. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine, Capricorn. If you feel you need guidance, I'd be more than happy to help you out with the same. Now, what's the overall theme of this reading? What's the most important thing Capricorn needs to pay heed to? Oh, we got the Three of Cups. That's wonderful. We have three people celebrating. Now, what's the reason for celebration? The Three of Cups talk about three friends who've come together to celebrate a major victory in their life. So, Capricorn, there's going to be major movement and major victory for you. And it could be in any area of your life. So, you could be getting promoted at work, especially if you applied for a promotion for a higher grade job, and it's been quite some time. It's been a couple of months since you asked your boss for a promotion, since you asked your boss for a raise. You're going to get it right now. You're going to get it right now. I'm seeing clearly, by the end of January, you're going to be promoted. Three of Cups means 3 months. In tarot timing, each cup means a month. Three of Cups means 3 months. So November, December, Jan. By the end of Jan, you're going to be promoted to this new position. For some of you, you're looking for a job. I see you getting a job really soon. I feel like by the end of this year, you're going to be in the kind of job that you want. For some of you, there's a major battle you've been going through. It could be in health of body, soul, or mind. You or someone in your life has some kind of disability or some kind of disease or some kind of disorder, and it just kept getting worse. I see healing. Spirit tells me there's going to be a recovery, there's going to be a healing, and in the next 3 months, Three of Cups, you're going to be out there, or this person who had this disability or disease is going to be recovered. They're going to be out there having the time of their life, fully recovered and healed. Amen. For some of you, it's one situation that you were dealing with, a particular problem, and a nasty one at that. So some of you were shifting your homes, and you were looking to sell your home, and you couldn't get a good buyer to buy your home for the price that you wanted. Some of you wanted to buy a home and you couldn't get it within your budget. For some of you, you had issues. There was an issue. It could be with your home. Maybe you were with a particularly difficult boss You had difficult colleagues who tried to challenge you on everything you said or did. They couldn't see your peace. I see this person walking away from your life. That's the celebration. A difficult boss moving away, a difficult circumstance or situation moving away. For some of you, we have the Hierophant card here. The Hierophant talks about an approval from the government, or from a university, or from any government institution, or even, so what this means is some of you, if you had any work with, the Hierophant means a person in a position of power that primarily represents the government. So any work you have with the government, so if you've applied for a social security benefit or a disability benefit or a welfare benefit or some kind of financial help, some kind of financial aid, a scholarship, a grant, you're going to receive it. And it's going to be more than what you're expecting. So it's a big yes from the universe to you, Capricorn. The Hierophant is a person in a position of power. So it's going to be far more than what you're hoping for. You've applied to the government for a license, a business license, a certificate, some kind of approval you need. It's a yes, especially property related, trade related. You want to start a business, you need the paperwork done. Related to that, you're going to get that. From the local state government or from the, the central government, you're going to receive that. For some of you, you have worked with the government of another country. Maybe you've applied for a visa in another country, a citizenship, visa, residency, work permit, you're going to get that. Also, any person in a position of power, you're going to the bank for a loan, you're going to receive that. You have some kind of approval you need from, the head of a university, the head of a school, a principal, the head of a bank, the head of an NGO, you're going to receive that. Gorgeous. Some of you are also applying for tenders with the government. You're going to be rewarded that. Gorgeous. So Tree of Cups is a victory. We also have the card of Justice. So any court case you have, there's going to be victory in that. Justice talks about the legal system. See the scales of justice on the hand and the sword of justice. Any court case you have in the next 1 week, I see a breakthrough in that, especially if it's been pending for a long time. In the next 1 week from when you see this reading, there's going to be a breakthrough. Either you're going to get the witness you need, or you're going to get the evidence you need, or the judge is going to pass a decision, a verdict in your favor. And yes, there's going to be a windfall of wealth that comes through this. We got the Page of Pentacles also. Whatever money you're thinking you're going to get, it's going to be more than that. Because we have the Page of Pentacles and then the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you're asking them for a bit less than what they're willing to pay. Because the Queen is way higher than the Page. The Page is a small amount and the Queen is a huge amount. So whatever amount it is that you're asking the people who did you wrong to pay you as compensation, it's less. You need to ask them for more. Or you're going to be awarded more by the judge. That's what I'm seeing. Gorgeous. So justice. Also, justice means karma coming back. So any good work you've done, you've done a lot of good work towards your career. It's not going to go unnoticed. It's going to be noticed. I see you getting that promotion, that raise. Any good work you put on a personal level. Maybe you're a caregiver to someone who has special needs in your home and your family. We don't do it for reward, but you're going to be rewarded. Any hard work you put into any situation, learning a new skill, helping someone, you're going to get the rewards of your good karma, the good actions that you've taken. Karma is action and reward is the reaction. You're going to be rewarded for that. Gorgeous. Now I also see Ace of Swords and the Hermit. Some of you, you've cut out a lot of your family members with the sword here. You've cut out a lot of your family members and you're alone right now. Hermit. Hermit means to be alone. To be alone, but not to be lonely. You're not lonely because you find value in your own companionship, right? So people who get lonely, they don't find value in themselves. All right. This is just a general statement, of course. So you may be alone, Capricorn, but you're not lonely. And you've cut out a lot of toxic people in your life. You have the Ace of Swords with the Hermit. It could be a toxic family situation. It could be a toxic love interest. You've cut them all out and you prefer to be alone, work alone. And you're thriving in this situation. You know you are. And for some of you who are in a toxic situation, some connections in your life, whether it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, they always criticize you. They always bring you down. Even though you help them the most, they always do that. Then it's time to cut away. That's the message. That's the message. You'd rather be alone than surrounded by people who don't get you. What else? We have the Four of Swords. You need rest, Capricorn. There's a fear of overwork. Of course, Capricorn, you're the hardest working zodiac. Yes, you are the hardest. I would say we are the hardest because I have a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn rising as well. I'm a Capricorn ascendant, so we are the hardest working zodiac sign. We need rest. Look at this. She's lying down. You need to take rest of body, of mind. So if you can take a couple of days of leave, 2 to 3 days of leave, it would help a lot. Stay at home, get the sleep you need. You're not getting the full 8 to 9 hours of sleep, 7 to 9 hours of sleep that a human being needs. You're overworking. Some of you work, maybe most of the professions that work in shifts are nurses. You work with the police, or you work in the medical field as a caregiver. You have a very demanding job. Any work where you have to do shifts. So some of you, your sleep cycle is completely destroyed. You need to get back. You need to get the sleep that you need at this point in time. Look at her resting. And for some of you, there's been an issue that you've been dealing with. Ace of Swords. There's a problem and you want a solution to it. It could be a legal problem, a medical problem, a financial problem, a relationship problem. Whatever the problem is, you've been thinking and overthinking and trying to solve it all by yourself with the Hermit card. I see you getting expert advice. So if it's a financial problem, you're going to probably get an accountant to help you out. If it's a medical problem and you're trying to diagnose what's the problem, you've been to many doctors, you're finally going to get the doctor who pinpoints the problem that you have. That kind of energy. I see this old problem leaving you, and therefore your mind can finally rest. Four of Swords. Stop thinking about it. Rest your mind. Financially also, I see great energies. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles represents Capricorn season that starts from the 21st of December, runs all up to mid-January. So this is your energy, Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles. And I see you getting into this energy. What is the Queen of Pentacles energy? She is wearing on a gold crown and she has a gold coin in her hand. She realizes that the better she takes care of herself, the better she invests in her body, in her mind, in her health, the better she manifests this golden coin out there in the world. And so the better you treat yourself, Capricorn, the more you take care of your health by eating right, having a balanced diet. She's surrounded by a lot of green. So eating a lot of green leafy vegetables. If you are eating meat, to ensure that it is grass-fed. And, humanely treated animal. All right. And you have your fruits and your vegetables, a very balanced diet. You also take care of your health by working out. If you can go to a gym, that's great. If you can't, you can work out at home, go for a walk, do yoga, do Pilates by yourself, do aerobics by yourself. So Queen of Pentacles knows by eating right, honoring her body, honoring her mind by thinking healthy thoughts and cutting away people and situations that just want to drag her down, that are not in her best interest, or by limiting exposure to toxic people in her life. If she treats her mind like gold, look at this, there's a crown on her head. That means if she treats her mind and her body like gold, she will manifest abundance and gold out there in this physical reality. Golden crown and a golden coin. Likewise, Capricorn, the better you treat yourself, the more you make yourself a priority, the more you manifest better in this time-space reality. And I see many Capricorns getting into this energy. Some of you already know this and you're doing it. And I see some of you getting into this energy. Queen of Pentacles is definitely millionaire energy. You have no debts. You paid off all your debts. You have zero debts. You paid off all your debts. You're debt-free. Those of you who are living paycheck to paycheck, the message is, come January 2026, this was going to change. Either you're going to be debt-free. Spirit is going to find a way to make you debt-free by the end of Jan. Not only that, the income that you earn, Capricorn, previously, it was a paycheck to paycheck energy, but now the money that you earn is going to be more than enough. You're going to pay off a lot of bills, and then there's going to be a surplus or an extra left that you can use for you to invest in assets or to use as you please or to help people. because you are a humanitarian Capricorn. So Queen of Pentacles is definitely a millionaire energy, a multi-millionaire energy, and I see you creating that. This is especially going to resonate for those of you who work with real estate, or you work with the government, or you work with a bank, or you work with money. So you could be in insurance, or you could be in accounts, or you could be in the financial world. So real estate, government, NGO, finance, accounts, bank, or even a teaching position. You're a teacher, because pentacles are all stable traditional jobs. So I see you doing that. Let me tell you, you're going to level up. You're going to be earning very, very well. Even if right now Page of Pentacles means a small step. Page is just a student with a little backpack. And the Queen of Pentacles is like the queen, the head of the department, the head of an entire vertical. That's what I'm saying. You're going to go from Page to Queen of Pentacles. Even for those of you who've gone back to school, maybe you're in your 30s and you're in your 40s, you're reskilling yourself, you're learning new skills, you're giving an exam to get a certificate, a degree, or a diploma to start a new profession. So maybe you were a teacher, or you worked in human resources for 20 years and now you want to become a therapist. But to be a therapist, you need to reskill. You need to give an exam and get a degree, a diploma, or a certificate. That's what I'm talking about. If you've gone back to school and you're restarting in a new career, let me tell you, this is a great decision. You're going to go from a Page of Pentacles, that is humble steps in this new career, a starting position, to reaching a Queen of Pentacles. And it's going to happen in the next 5 to 6 years. You don't have to do, it's not going to take you very long time. You're going to earn huge wealth through this new career. You also see love coming in with the Ace of Cups. So there is love coming in with the Chariot. This person could be a Cancer or a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. I get a big city vibe over here. So this person could be from a big city. I'm thinking San Francisco, New York, California, Melbourne, London, Toronto, Vancouver. Either you're from a big city or they are from a big city. Look at the skyscrapers. They're coming towards you with an offer of love. Ace of Cups. We're done with tarot. Let's get an oracle message for beautiful Capricorn. I'm using the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Let's see what are the messages that the goddesses have for my beautiful Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to pay heed to? We have two beautiful goddesses here. We have Goddess Iselt, who talks about undying love. I just said with the Ace of Cups, there is love being manifested. Irrespective of age, even if you're a woman or a man in your 60s, you're 70, love has no expiry date. It's not a can of corn. It's not some canned vegetable. It has no expiry date. All right? You can manifest love even in your 70s. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation, especially if you're a woman, because I see a woman here. You gave your love to people who didn't appreciate it. And you wonder that I put so much effort and so much love in this person. Will I ever receive it back? You will, but not from that person because they're incapable of giving it to you. It's from a new person who respects you, who makes you the center of their universe. And we have Goddess Hathor, who's an Egyptian goddess. So you could have Arabic roots, you're from the Middle East, you have Egyptian roots, or you have Gulf roots, and it's a double confirmation for you, Capricorn, this message. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So sit in receptive mode, do meditation, sit in silence. Love and light, Capricorn. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Claim the blessings of hope, health, healing, and victory in the comment section, and I'm sure it will manifest for you. If this reading has resonated, give it a thumbs up or a like, and do remember to subscribe to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. If parts of the reading have truly felt like I've taken a page out of the story of your life, Capricorn, you may want to reach out to me for a more personal, private, accurate message. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section of the channel. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp on my mobile number. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email on my email ID, occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. You prefer to send an email, send an email. You prefer to drop me a text, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Both ways work just as fine to reach out to me, Capricorn. That's if you feel the angels are leading you towards me, that's when you come to me for a reading. Love and light, Capricorn, you will always be remembered in my prayers, and my prayers are that these new abundant beginnings and breakthroughs and miracles that you hope for are yours to have through the easiest and the fastest possible route. Do take care.